Well, welcome to another edition of Let's Get Into It, Pro Wrestling Style. So we have the TLC pay-per-view coming up this month, and looks like it's going to be a fun little show. So today we're going to give you a recommendation for that's related to TLC and the sales network that you can get. We're also going to talk about our favorite TLC match or moment, and then we're going to go over the lineup card and give you our predictions. I am David Raymondo.
I'm Taylor. I am the young adult librarian here at the Fall River Public Library and fellow wrestling fanatic at the library. Yes, wowee.
Indeed.
So, David, what is your recommendation for in the spirit of TLC 2020?
So I'm going to recommend that you check out the TLC 2017. One of my favorite matches is on there. It's Finn Balor against AJ Styles. So as you might remember,
that was a good match.
Yeah, for a few years ago, there was a flight. Many of the wrestlers were on. And a lot of them got sick. So last minute, they needed to shuffle the card around. And Finn Balor, they arranged Finn Balor to face AJ Styles, and ended up being, I think, the match of the night.
Oh, easily. Wasn't AJ? Who was he supposed to? No, it wasn't.
I think Finn was supposed to face Bray Wyatt.
Face Bray Wyatt in that stupid jack-o'-lantern orange face paint.
Yes, you're right. That's right. Ended up being quite the show stealer.
Yes, yeah, that was such a awesome surprise.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Absolutely.
So good.
So we get to our favorite TLC moment, and I'll share mine first.
Yes.
It was in Boston. It was in 2015. The crowd was super hot for the first match.
Yes.
It was a triple threat tag team match, tag titles. It was New Day, the Usos, and we also had the Lucha House Party as well.
Fan favorite.
Oh, absolutely.
Lucha House Party.
Absolutely. And there was a spot in the match, crazy way to end it. I believe it was Kalisto had either Jay or Jimmy. It was if you just YouTube it or just watch it on the network, they were on top of the ladder, and it was like a reverse suplex / sit down power bomb. It was the top of the ladder. Kalisto has one of the Usos, flips him back. There's another ladder, it's right at the bottom. So from one ladder to the ladder laying down, smash.
Oh.
The crowd erupted for it, and that gave the New Day the easy victory for I believe it was Kofi just to climb up and grab the belts.
That is a good moment. So. I like that. But I'm gonna say, I'll be upfront, David. I think you know this. Mm-hmm. I don't typically like TLC matches, so I don't think I have a favorite tables, ladders, and chairs match or moment, but I do have my favorite ladders match moment, though.
All right.
And it was at WrestleMania when the Hardy Boys came back.
Oh, that was good.
I was there. I was there live, and it was really, really cool. Just, you could hear, all of the air, when people, gasp.
Yes.
It was audible. And that place, that was probably the loudest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Sure.
Sure,
that was crazy.
God, that was cool. So and the match was pretty good too.
Yeah, so, they had Enzo Cass with the Good Brothers in that match.
Yeah, and Sheamus and Cesaro.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, it was gonna be a triple threat.
Yeah.
And then when the New Day came out, it was like, oh God, it's gonna be the New Day. And at the time, I wasn't that big of a New Day fan, but Hardy Boys come out, and then they had their triumphant return, and now we only have Jeff Hardy. we are down one Hardy Boy, Hardy man,
on WWE at the very least.
So.
Yeah, so that was quite a moment. It's definitely involving a ladder, so we'll count it.
I thank you. It's one third of a TLC match.
All right, so we got looks like a fun little card this Sunday. So we are recording the Friday before, so if a card can always be subject to change, but we're going on base of what we have in front of us.
Yes. What match do you want to talk about first, David?
Why don't we get to the Raw Tag Team Championship match?
Okay.
New Day against the Hurt Business. Mr. Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander will be representing the Hurt Business in this matchup.
Yeah, New Day is they've They're what? They haven't. How long have they had the belt for? Not too long. Like maybe a month or two?
Yeah, because they came back to SmackDown. They beat Shinsuke and Cesaro. And then they swapped the titles because they got switched with the Street Profits.
That's right.
So maybe like a couple months or so.
Okay. New Day doesn't really need it.
Right.
You know? I might be speaking a little too quickly, but future Hall of Fame tag team.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And, you know, you got the Hurt Business. I think Hurt Business will win. I think.
Yeah, I think they're due for a big win. For
yeah.
Gold. And I'll tell you what, I think Cedric Alexander's been like such a fresh breath of air in that
He's
faction.
So good.
He is. He's outstanding.
Like that faction, just like any other faction or tag team, call it what you will, takes a little bit for them to find themselves. Mm-hmm. Look at the New Day.
Yep.
You know, okay, you're being booed when you come out. Okay, let's turn you these weird heel face people.
Yeah.
And now, you know, they're kind of teasing a New Day heel turn earlier.
Yeah.
But, meh. But I think Hurt Business will be good.
Yeah, I think it's time to give them their props. I think they've been an excellent heel faction.
They've been consistently solid.
Yeah, they bring out the best in each other.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all giving each other like an importance on the show, and a really important role. And
absolutely.
It really surprised me how well of a heel Cedric really is.
Right?
And he's always been like gifted in the ring, but it's great to see this like new side.
Yeah.
New side of him, and they all just like bring out the best in each other. MVP is like a great mouthpiece. Bobby's like the big muscle of the group, and then Shelton's a great technical wrestler in that.
Do you feel that this is the best Bobby Lashley we've had since he's come back to WWE?
Oh, since like he came back in 2017?
Yes.
Absolutely. Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
It's already been... He came back in 2017?
I think so,
Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Well, I was like, oh, he came back last year.
He came back in a couple of years now.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So I'm going with you. I think the Hurt Business is going to take it.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going to really
establish them. Have them hold it till Mania or something.
Yes, absolutely.
Mania or beyond. We'll find out.
So the next up on what I see on the card is... I'm actually really looking forward to this match. We have the women's tag team match up with Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler against Asuka and a mystery partner, who was originally, as many of you know, was supposed to be Lana. But was taken out. So, a couple of different scenarios here.
Go ahead. Lay it on me.
So, best case scenario, but it's probably way too soon.
Okay.
It's going to be Becky Lynch. So that's one.
Okay.
Maybe Charlotte.
That's my pick.
Or Naomi. Charlotte and Naomi are also due, I think, coming off injury pretty soon. I believe so. I think that my prediction is if it's either Lana or Charlotte.
Yeah.
I think Asuka's team will win. But if it's anybody else, I think it's going to be Nia or Shayna who are going to retain. What do you think?
I think no matter what. Well, let's just say no matter what. I'm going to parrot what you just said. My gut says they'll retain. Because I really don't see Asuka in a tag team type thing with anyone. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't see her in a tag team with Charlotte or Naomi. I feel when they come back, they're going to be in some kind of singles feud.
Yeah.
I don't know, unless it's like a one-time thing. Like, okay, they're back, but we still, have Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler retained by disqualification or something.
Yeah,
I
definitely could see that as well. I think Becky's probably going to we'll wait to come back when there's a crowd.
Right. Did she had a baby?
Yeah, she did.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
Seth Rollins had
okay, that's cool. Okay.
Awesome news. Yeah, so I think if it's anybody but Becky, I don't know if Lana shows up somehow or Charlotte. Yeah. I do think that it's gonna Nia and Shayna will retain.
Yeah. I think that's a safe bet.
Yeah. I'll tell you what though, I did enjoy the Lana storyline with them like a little bit more than I expected. I mean, you kind of felt bad after the 20th time where she got like put through a table.
Uh-huh.
I just thought the way like the storytelling was kind of creative because like you actually kind of like started feeling bad for her.
Yeah.
Because to me, I think she's kind of been involved in like not some really great storylines.
Some stinkers. Some stinkers.
So it's like the first one in a while, and I felt like pretty invested.
Yeah.
And so
if there was a crowd over there, they'd be going crazy for her.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Likable.
Mm-hmm.
Connects with the crowd. And next up, we got the Smackdown Women's Championship match. We got Sasha Banks and Carmella. So first of all, I really like this new Carmella character a lot.
Yeah?
I do.
That's cool.
I'm digging it. It's like a cross. It's kind of like like an Eva Marie / Sasha Banks mix.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's kind of... It suits her.
Yeah.
That's kind of what she's been.
Yeah.
But, sometimes she would kind of stray into Sasha Banks territory.
Yeah.
And if you're feuding with Sasha Banks, okay.
Yeah, I like the new character. I like the way that last Friday it ended with her smashing a glass over Sasha Banks. I'm enjoying it. I've enjoyed I was kind of skeptical at first of like how they were going to repackage her, but so far so good. I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Do you think she'll? Do you think Carmella will walk out new women's champ?
My prediction: it's going to be boss time. And Sasha's going to retain. It's going to be close.
Okay.
But I really feel that Sasha is due for a very long run as champion.
Yeah.
At least to WrestleMania.
Yeah. Again, at least until Mania, where she'll probably retain. To be very honest, depending on who she wrestles.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, I think she has earned it. I know a lot of her past title reigns have been like pretty short.
Yeah.
And I mean, she's definitely earned it, and let's see what can happen.
They wouldn't have built her up for so long for her to drop the belt in, like, a pay-per-view.
Absolutely. And I feel that her and Bayley had, like, one of the best storylines of this year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was a great... I wish there was a crowd for it, but it was such a great storytelling.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
So I'm going boss time. Did you say who yours was?
Yeah, Sasha.
All right.
Yeah.
Excellent. So this is going to be an interesting match we have here. We got The Fiend and Randy Orton in a Firefly Inferno match. So I'm assuming this won't be one of those cinematic matches. It's just going to be a match with the fire.
I assume so, yeah.
Around. So my prediction is I'm going The Fiend on this.
Yeah.
I think he's due to get some revenge on Randy Orton, what happened a few years back.
That's right. Yeah.
I think it's going to be some. I think there'll be some pretty cool special effects. I think that Inferno matches are can go like either way, but I think the Fiend being the Fiend will make it entertaining to watch.
Oh yeah, it'll be a cool match. You'll have probably have Bliss part of that match somehow as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I picked the Fiend as well. I don't see him losing to Orton at a pay-per-view.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that, and I also feel that the Fiend and Alexa Bliss storyline, as I said a couple of times already, it's like that's one of the best storylines of the year too. It's great to see that Alexa Bliss being used.
Yeah.
Again, having a prominent role in WWE.
Yeah.
It's just been a welcome addition to the Firefly Funhouse. I think that's one of the best parts of Raw is watching them.
Yeah, they got good chemistry. It seems like they have good chemistry. So it's interesting.
And I have to tip my hat to Randy Orton as well. The psychology he's using in this story.
Yeah. This is the best I feel Orton's been in a while. I think he genuinely likes working with the the actual guy.
Yeah.
I feel he really likes working with him because even as long and convoluted as their rivalry a few years back was, having it end at Mania, it was looking back, it's a fine rivalry.
Right. Yeah, I loved when they teamed up when Randy Orton tricked him when he inserted himself into the Wyatt family.
Yeah.
That was great. They became tag champions.
Yeah.
And he was able to kind of manipulate Luke Harper and
right.
kind of create this tension in the Wyatt family. It was. I thought it was really a really good storyline. I think the match at Mania there could have been better.
Yeah.
But I mean, for what it was, I thought it was overall really good.
Yeah, I agree.
So we got the Fiend on that one.
Yes,
we're
both Fiend.
All right. So, and then we got the Universal Championship match, which I'm really looking forward to this. Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens, TLC match.
That'll be cool.
It will be. And heel Roman Reigns is awesome.
Yes.
Heel
Still
Roman
great.
Reigns, it's like a whole new man ever since he's come back.
Yeah.
And he's always been talented and always been like a main eventer. But it's just so great, refreshing to see like a whole new side of him, Paul Heyman on this.
The character has I feel Roman Reigns as a character has since they flipped the heel switch. Yeah, like you said, totally different. Totally. I love Kevin Owens. I'm really happy that they're gonna have a match. But I don't see Roman dropping this belt anytime soon.
I think this is gonna be the match of the night.
Close.
I really think it's gonna be the match of the night. I loved a few weeks ago when Kevin Owens looked in the camera and was calling out Roman Reigns. That was like we could really just like feel that energy off of him. Like Kevin Owens, just like intense.
He's great.
Oh yeah,
he is great.
He's a great face too, and he for so long he was like really a good villain.
Yeah,
but now he's just he's really coming to his own as a face.
He's a really good face. I was a little worried. I was like, face Kevin Owens. They've been kind of teasing it for the past couple of years. He's kind of been on that teeter-totter. Is he a heel? Is he a face? Oh, he's a tweener. Yeah. But now that they finally just said, yeah, you're a face now.
Yeah.
I think it's a relief for him. Like, oh, okay. Don't have to worry about being too much of a good guy. Now he is a good guy, And
you gotta wonder too what how he's gonna play a role in this match too.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure he's gonna make it up to Roman somehow.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Not that I think Roman needs the assistance in the match, but I'm sure like Jay will kind of insert himself.
Yeah,
to kind of
I think so.
Make good with Roman. So it's gonna be a fun match. Reigns is gonna retain. It's gonna be close, but Reigns is gonna retain. I'm saying it's the match of the night. That's my prediction.
I'm prone to agree with you.
Although we have another contender for match of the night as we finish off with the WWE Championship match.
Yes.
We got Drew McIntyre against AJ Styles, and that will be a TLC match as well.
I think this is the most exciting. This is the most excited I've been for a match in a long time.
Yeah, it's gonna be excellent.
You got two guys who are at the top of their game. Maybe AJ can. I feel this has probably been, in my opinion, has been a great year for AJ wrestling wise. I feel WWE has kind of dropped the ball with him since Mania. He's just kind of been there, but he's in the main event picture again. Yeah. Even if it's just for one night, you're gonna put these two guys in front of each other, and they're gonna put on a heck of a match.
Oh, absolutely! It's gonna be a lot of fun match. I think it's gonna be a fun match. Drew's gonna retain.
Yes.
I think the feud will continue somehow.
Okay.
I think they'll have like another match in them, at least for the Rumble. I do. Yes, Drew's gonna retain, and I feel that I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank here. What's the bodyguard's name for AJ?
The bouncer.
Yeah.
It's got a weird name. I can't remember. He was the bouncer from Raw Underground.
Yes. He's got a good presence. I like him.
Yeah, he's. It's cool.
Yeah, he definitely has a good presence. I'll just take a quick look of what is his name.
As much of a AJ fanboy as I am, I feel he's at his best when he has someone with him.
Is it Omo?
Yeah, Omo.
There he is.
Is it that guy? Oh, Jordan. Oh, he's got his ring name is something along those lines. He's big.
Yeah, he's got a great presence though, and I think he'll definitely play a role in this match.
Oh yeah,
as well.
Absolutely.
So here's my other thought about this.
Yes.
Is The Miz gonna interfere?
If he does, it's gonna be a failed cash-in.
Do you think so? You think he's gonna try to cash in? And it's gonna be a failure?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think. Well, if it'll be a failed cash in if McIntyre wins.
All right. So is the bell gonna ring, and is the match gonna be official, or is it he's gonna try to and then like scram?
The match it'll be official.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's bold.
Yeah.
That's bold.
I don't see them. I think it'd be really weird if after a month of McIntyre gets the belt back, he's gonna drop it.
Yeah.
Like no matter what at
Right.
this pay-per-view. I don't feel that's gonna happen.
Right. Right.
If they do have Miz cash in, and no matter what, it will be kind of a moment.
Yeah.
But it would be good for Miz to try to cash in, so we at least know, like, oh, okay, he is paying attention.
That is true.
Because when did he win it from Otis?
It was a few months back.
Yeah.
I was a little disappointed. I mean, I think he's like, he's a great heel.
Who's that? The Miz?
Yeah, he's a fine, good Money in the Bank holder. He's had it before. I would have liked to see what they would have done with Otis with it. And I thought it's a little off topic here. But
No, you're right.
Execution of Otis losing was a little underwhelming.
But just so they can have Tucky
and they
turn heel.
And there's been nothing with that feud.
It's like months and months and months of him having
no mention of it. It's like it never happened. I would have liked if they were gonna eventually take it. If they were gonna take it off Otis, I would have loved to see like Tucker scream over when the bell rings.
Right.
He does something that costs him, and then you could set up a nice big feud.
Yep.
But it's too bad we don't have a payoff with that right now.
No.
It's just kind of just mentioned.
I don't get it, but it'll be interesting to see what the Miz does, no matter what. Now it's exciting because now that the Miz he's had the Money in the Bank contract. Each pay-per-view that we go into, that's going to be in the back of our mind. So
yes.
that's fun.
Absolutely. I do think he'll try, but it won't be an official match. Like before he gives the belt over to the briefcase over to the ref. McIntyre will probably give him a little Claymore.
Okay, and boom.
Yeah.
And McIntyre lives to see another day.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. And next month we'll definitely be talking about the Royal Rumble as well.
Absolutely.
That's one of our favorite pay-per-views.
Yeah,
and a lot of possibilities.
It's safe to say it's my favorite pay-per-view ever.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
I love the Rumble. I always get excited when it's almost Rumble, because David, after that, we're on the road to WrestleMania.
The pageantry begins.
Yes.
The pageantry begins. Well, thank you for tuning in, everyone. We've loved you taking the time to listen to us. Next month, we'll be focusing on the Royal Rumble. Hope you enjoy TLC.
Yes. Thank you, guys.